Friday Sermon. Various expeditions during the life of the Holy Prophet. May peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, relayed an incident when the Battle of Mu'tah was won by Muslims. The incident showed that the appointed leader should be respected. Hazrat Auf had instructed for the spoils to go to the one who had overcome the enemy. When the matter was presented to the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, he instructed Hazrat Khalid, may Allah be pleased with him, to return the spoils to the Yemeni Muslim. However, when the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, overheard about the instructions of Hazrat Auf, may Allah be pleased with him, he said the spoils should not be given to the Yemeni Muslim. This was to reiterate that an appointed leader should be respected. It is recorded that there were 3,000 Muslims, while there were 200,000 Romans in the battle. The fact that the Muslims received spoils of war is a clear indication that they were indeed victorious in this battle. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said on the day Hazrat Ja'far, may Allah be pleased with him, was martyred, the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, instructed others to send food to the home of Hazrat Ja'far, may Allah be pleased with him, as his family mourned. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said that the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, informed the people about the martyrdoms of Hazrat Zaid, may Allah be pleased with him, Hazrat Ja'far, may Allah be pleased with him, and Hazrat Ibn Rawaha, may Allah be pleased with him. He conveyed this news on the same day that it happened, despite not apparently having yet received word from the battlefield. However, this matter had been revealed to him. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, quoted Hazrat Mirza Bashir ad-Din Mahmud Ahmad, may Allah be pleased with him, who explained that as word of martyrs in the battle would be received in Medina, the families would mourn according to the limits prescribed in Islamic teachings. Similarly, the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, there is no one to cry for Ja'far. This was not an instruction to cry over Ja'far. Rather, this too was simply an expression of mourning, as if to recognize that Ja'far, may Allah be pleased with him, was also among the martyrs. Yet when the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, did not cry, neither should the others. This is what the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, sought to convey. When the Muslims heard this, they went to their homes and told their wives that rather than crying at home, they should go to the home of Ja'far, may Allah be pleased with him, and cry there. When the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, heard this, he asked what had happened, upon which the Muslims replied that they had sent their women to the home of Ja'far, may Allah be pleased with him, to cry in order to fulfill what he said. The Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said that this was not at all what he had meant, and instructed that the women should be told to stop crying. The Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, had made this statement to express that just as he had, everyone else should exhibit patience as well. When the Muslim man went to tell the women to stop crying, they said they would not stop as they had heard what the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, had expressed. When the Muslims informed the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, he replied saying, pour dust over their heads. This is the literal translation of an Arabic idiom, which in reality means to leave them be. However, that Muslim man did not understand the idiom and literally began pouring dust over the women's heads. Hazrat Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, then had to explain to him, Holy Prophet's, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, statement was in fact an idiom, not something that was to be taken literally. This shows that sometimes people do not understand metaphorical sayings and take them literally. Despite the disparity in numbers between the two armies, there were 12 martyrs on the Muslim side, while so many of the enemy's armies were killed, and their army was ultimately defeated. This in itself is a miracle. The expedition of Hazrat Amr bin al-As, may Allah be pleased with him. This expedition took place in Jum'a al-Thaniya, 8th year after migration. The Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, received word that a tribe from the Banu Qazaa was on the outskirts of Medina, preparing for an attack. In order to intercept them, the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, appointed Hazrat Umar bin Alas, may Allah be pleased with him, as leader over a contingent of 300 Muslims. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said that when the Muslim army arrived where the enemy army had gathered, the enemy army fled, and there was only a small battle with a small contingent. The Muslims gathered spoils and returned to Medina. The expedition of Hazrat Abu Ubaidah bin al-Jarrah, may Allah be pleased with him. This expedition took place in Rajab, 8th year after migration. This is also known as the expedition of Sif al-Bahr, seashore, as the companions had encamped on the shore of the Red Sea. Hazrat Abu Ubaidah bin al-Jarrah, may Allah be pleased with him, was appointed as the leader of this expedition, which comprised 300 Muslims, including Hazrat Umar, may Allah be pleased with him. This expedition was to protect a trade caravan of the Quraysh, which was under threat from the Juhayna tribe. This was in accordance with the Treaty of Hudaybiyah. This shows that the Muslims did not set out for battle. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said that he once again wished to draw attention towards prayers regarding the war brewing between Pakistan and India. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said that we should pray that both sides agree to peace and avoid great loss. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said that it must also be borne in mind that although social media or the internet in general, electronic media and messages, people freely express their opinions and say whatever they please, which results in greater harm than benefit. Ahmadis should abstain from doing so, because these expressions give greater harm than benefit. If they wish to express anything, then it should be a message of peace and harmony. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, also urged prayers for the people of Palestine. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said that the only solution is to turn towards God. There is no path besides this to be saved. May Allah enable everyone to do so.